Yabo, this is Neo. The dominance of Godzilla x Kong, why Godzilla -1 falls short. In the colossal realm of cinematic monsters, Godzilla and King Kong remain supreme as iconic behemoths, captivating audiences for generations. However, when comparing the cinematic showdown between Godzilla vs. Kong and Godzilla without his kaiju counterpart Kong, the scales tip heavily in the favor of the former. AKA it tips heavily into Godzilla vs. Kong. Godzilla x Kong emerges as a superior narrative and cinematic experience for several compelling reasons. Firstly, the dynamic between Godzilla and Kong adds depth and complexity to the storyline. Their clash represents more than just a battle of titans. It embodies a clash of ideologies and primal instincts. Godzilla embodies the elemental forces of nature, a symbol of unchecked power and the consequences of human interference and nuclear stuff. On the other hand, Kong represents a more relatable and sympathetic figure, with human-like emotions and vulnerabilities, and depression. The contrast between these two iconic monsters creates a rich tapestry of conflict and character development that elevates the narrative beyond mere spectacle, far greater than Godzilla -1 does, because no Kong. Moreover, Godzilla x Kong offers a visual spectacle unlike any other. It was made with much more money. The epic scale of their battles set against stunning backgrounds of urban landscapes and natural wonders leaves the audiences in awe of the sheer magnitude of the spectacle. From neon-lit streets of Hong Kong to the lush jungles of Skull Island and the pyramids of Giza, each opponent serves as a breathtaking stage for the monumental clash. This meticulously crafted visual effects and choreography of the action sequences further enhance their cinematic experience, immersing viewers in the heart-pounding excitement of the showdown. Yo, when Godzilla suplexed Kong, I felt that in my soul. Furthermore, Godzilla x Kong benefits from the inclusion of human characters who play integral roles into the story. While the monster may be the main attraction, it is the humans that we are grossed into. Whether it's scientists racing to struggle the understands of the origins of these mythical creatures, ordinary people caught in the crossfire of their epic battles, the human characters add depth and stakes to the story. Their struggles and sacrifices serve as a poignant reminder of the fragile nature of humanity in the face of such overwhelming power. Power! In contrast, Godzilla -1 lacks the same depth and excitement. Without Kong to provide a worthy adversary, Godzilla's solo adventures often feel repetitive and lacking the narrative substance, while Godzilla remains an imposing presence. His battles lack the emotional weight and complexity that comes from facing a formidable opponent. You know, it's not cool when Godzilla just walks around and kicks shit. We need him to kick the shit out of another kaiju like Kong. As a result, though, of all this, the spectacle of Godzilla -1 pales in the comparison to the epic showdowns of Godzilla x Kong. No monkey. In conclusion, though, and in conclusions and results, Godzilla x Kong stands as tall as a definitive cinematic clash of the titans, offering a thrilling combination of spectacle storytelling, visual artistry and much more. By contrast, Godzilla -1 fails to capture that same magic and excitement, that same soying, that same coom on the ceiling from watching this movies. Because, without any Kong, the dynamic interplay between monsters that defines its counterpart. Yeah, it's bad. No Kong. So I sleep, man. No Kong. Like it's literally just a giant lizard. Where's the giant monkey? Bro, there's no other kaijus in the film. It's shit, man. Like there's just a ton of dudes and stuff. Like there's a scene where the guy's like on a train and There's no other kaiju. No other kaiju comes. At least Shin Godzilla had 3 Godzillas. Yeah, they were the same character, but it was cool. Like Godzilla goes from walking on all 4, well actually he walks on all 2, but he like bent over, to walking on all 2s, to standing even taller, to becoming a fucked up abomination. Basically, don't watch Godzilla -1. Don't watch it, it's not good. Don't. Godzilla X Kong is far superior in any sort of way. It's just so much better. Literally, it's just so much better. I don't even think I could come up with a good reason as to why Kong versus, Godzilla should be watched, like Godzilla -1 should be watched over Godzilla vs. X Kong. I just can't think of one. Like literally, if you sat me down and you were like, hey, what's the reason? It's like, I guess if you're like racist and you don't like gorillas, maybe. I guess some people are gorilla phobic, or like they don't like hairy animals. I guess that, like if you've got super OCD or something. I don't know, man. Like none of it really strikes me as anything that you could even do. Like, how do you? I heard you were conflicted.